My name is Anita Sontag, and I'm from Saskatchewan. I grew up believing in the value of chastity, but then there came a time where I suffered some life-altering rejections, and I gradually rejected those values. I stopped listening to my conscience and became promiscuous, thinking that this was the way to find love and acceptance. The inevitable happened, and in my early 20s, I got pregnant. I wanted my boyfriend to marry me, but he refused and started pushing for abortion. I believed I had to please him or lose him, and had no other way to turn. I was too ashamed to tell anyone that I was pregnant. I was more concerned about my reputation than the life of my baby, so I let him talk me into something that I knew was very wrong. The day my baby died, a part of me died too. I felt numb, cold, empty, and a deep sadness. I felt disassociated and somehow disconnected from it all. I made a vow that day that no one would ever know about my abortion, and I believed that I could not be forgiven for what I did. Very soon after the abortion, I began to suffer anxiety and insomnia. I gradually became more and more depressed to the point of wishing I could die. I was placed on multiple drugs. On top of all the medications, I would sometimes add alcohol in order to get to sleep at night. There came a night when I believed that I would have died of an overdose if I had not thrown up. It was like having my stomach pumped. I believe that God's intervention saved my life that night. You see, even though I abandoned God, He did not abandon me. After 15 years of keeping my vow of silence, I finally realized that my life was a mess, and I returned to my spiritual roots. I went to see a priest, and through him, I received an outpouring of God's mercy, which started me on my healing journey. It took another 25 years, though, before I became aware that the issues I was dealing with were caused by the abortion. In 2008, I went through a one-on-one healing program and followed that with a Rachel's Vineyard retreat. It was through these ministries that I finally learned to forgive myself, to receive the forgiveness of my child, and in a much deeper way, God's forgiveness. I can't change what I did all those years ago, but what I can do now is be silent no more, to let others know that abortion is a very short-sighted, quick fix that causes far-reaching problems. Thank you.